Well, hello everyone. Chris Burris here with Automation MD, creating business health through automation. I have Cory Bendixen back with me from Infusionsoft. And today we want to talk about step number 4 in lifecycle marketing, which is to convert your sales. And this is probably one of the most important part of lifecycle marketing, because if you're not converting sales, you're not going to really be too successful, right? And for me, the way that a system helps me to convert sales is it helps me to tell me who's ready. Not everybody in my lead pool is ready to convert to a sale, but my system has key indicators along the way, or flags that tells me this person's engaging you, this person's opening your emails, this person's clicking on a link, this person is ready for a phone call, ready to really close. And so Cory, can you talk to us a little bit about this particular stage and how systems can help you to convert more sales?
Absolutely. Like what you said, Chris, this is probably the most important stage of your business, because marketing feeds sales and sales is what puts money in your pocket. So the idea is being able to capture that revenue at that moment, whether you process that transaction online, through order forms, e-commerce, shopping carts, or if it's offline, meaning, bring them into your place of business, or you've got to generate some sort of quote and send out for acceptance. Whatever that may be, you've got to implement systems to kind of streamline that process of capturing. It cannot be difficult for the customer to actually give you money. It's got to be very streamlined and very user-friendly.
That's awesome. I know in a lot of businesses, if you really look at a business, they have a sales pipeline. They have specific stages that people need to go through in order to convert to a sale. And that makes sense for me to use that kind of in my business, and as I helped other businesses with their sales pipeline, because really you kind of take your sales, convert sales into stages. If I can get them to this stage, then I can get them to this stage. If I can get them to this stage, then I'm going to have a higher percentage of success. And it helps me to kind of break down my sales cycle into stages and really set those mini goals for myself. Yes, the ultimate goal is to convert more sales, but if I can get them to a meeting, or if I can get them to a demo, or if I can get them to some particular event in my business, I know that if I can do that, then I can have a higher degree of sales. And that helps me to really move people along my pipeline. What are your thoughts on that?
I agree with you. What you might be trying to say is having a clear and precise call to action. Mm-hmm. And this is where the business owner, you really need to be a little bit selfish, is ultimately, what do you want them to do? Is it to come and schedule a meeting with me? Is it to go purchase this online? What is your call to action? You got to be very clear with that. And then, if it is to bubble this lead up to a sales rep to manage those sales pipelines, is how great would it be to have a system that alerts that sales rep, instead of that sales rep coming into work and just dialing or just going through this whole list, whereas you've got Infusionsoft behind the scenes educating and nurturing, like what we talked about in the last video, doing that all for you. So naturally the hot leads bubble up to the top, and that's the time we're spending. That's where we want to focus more on, is those hot leads.
And if you do have a sales staff, or if you're a small business owner, it's all about really making the best use of your time. And so having a system that says, you know what, this person's ready for a phone call because they've done this, this, and this, that's a very powerful thing to implement in your business.
Absolutely.
I know it's been an absolute godsend for me. So we hope that you've enjoyed covering Convert Sales. Stay tuned. We're going to talk a little bit about Deliver and Satisfy next. Thank you for tuning in.